What is up, my Bluefew? How are we doing today? Today we're watching Smallville episode 13 of season 1, and it is called Kinetic. The last few episodes of Smallville that we had, I really enjoyed. I really hope we kind of keep that vibe going, because there were a few iffy ones. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm really excited to really jump into this. I really hope it keeps me up and going, because I need it. I know that some people put in the comments like, hey, you're gonna have to expect that out of a show that's trying to make, because back then, of course, shows had 20 to 25 episodes, and they had to put something there, you know what I mean? So, like, it's not that I don't understand why. It's just, sometimes you're gonna hit a couple of duds, you know what I mean? um, I did want to discuss, I know you guys have noticed it, I've been a little off my A game, I've been struggling to post on time when I'm supposed to, and it's just been this situation of just like, I mean, I don't know, like, I know that I need to give myself time for the loss that I had, but I also, like, it, but then I feel like I'm failing, but then I feel like every time I try and do something, I get super emotional, and it's just been a big issue. I've been putting this off for like 3 days because I keep like I seem to just not be able to record these videos. So today I decided to grit my teeth and do it because I want to do this and I want to enjoy this again. And I've just been struggling a little bit. I know you guys can probably tell who watch my videos that it's just been a bit different. So yeah. But I'm really trying to get back into it and I'm trying to stay focused and, you know, feel the feelings, but then also still work. Because, I mean, there's people that have to work every day with loss. Which means that I should be able to do it as well. In my opinion. So, yes. But, Kinetic, I'm very excited. I think, I try not to read the little descriptors, but I'm pretty sure this is more of a Lex Luthor-centric one-ish. I'm so sorry. From what I remember reading a little bit of, but I could be definitely wrong on that. So let's go ahead and get into it, because I'm excited. Start. Jesus.
Are you ready now, Clark?
Yeah, I forgot to press the record button, sorry.
So, Mr. Luthor, are there any more secret construction projects going on at Luthor Corp, like level 3?
Please, call me Lex.
Okay, Lex, you gonna answer my question?
I can't.
It's okay, Clark. Our critics are our friends. They show us our faults.
Benjamin Franklin.
I know we're only in, like 5 seconds into this, right? But I love the... First off, that Lex is letting a teenager do this interview when I know for a fact there's an actual newspaper in this small town, and yet Chloe's doing it for the school paper, which I think is just funny. Also, the guys in the beginning, he took his arm off. Don't act like we didn't notice that, because we totally did. Just sort of put that out there.
I need to get this. I'll take it in the conservatory.
I'll take it in any of the 12 million rooms I have.
Verbal judo.
That doesn't become a future thing, does it? Cause you. Cause you. Ew. Okay? Dude, what the fuck?
I wonder if he's really taking a call or if he's just trying to avoid me. Wow, that's really cool. Do you think it's real?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff in here is, I actually think.
Chloe? Chloe?
How? Does Clark not have super hearing? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking he has the sight, right? Maybe he just doesn't have super hearing yet. No. Wait. I'm trying to think of all the things we've gotten to see so far. Hearing, he floated a little bit, but we haven't gone back to that, right? Did I just say hearing? I meant sight. Sight, floating-ish, strength, we already knew that. Speed, we knew that. He doesn't have the laser eyes yet. He doesn't have cool breath, as far as I'm aware. Is it just sight? I swear I thought hearing was one of them, but maybe it's not yet. Maybe he just has the sight and he can see through things. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to remember all the things that we've seen already, because I know all of Superman's powers, I just don't know which ones he's gained yet. Okay. So they're invisible, and they can go through objects? I really wouldn't focus on, like, the vases or anything like that. That's really easy to trace if you sold it on something, you know what I mean?
Chloe, you can't just go snooping around someone's house.
It's a really big house.
It's designed for snooping.
This is true. I agree with
Okay,
her for this one moment.
We'll go and wait in the library for Lex to officially blow us off.
Oh, and they somehow have... Oh. Oh my god. Please tell me we're not on the first floor. Oh my god. I did not expect them to get violent like that. Oh my god. I wonder if this... I don't want to go into detective mode so quickly, but I do wonder if they're using the same thing that, like, the kid was using, like the flowers, and experimenting with it to turn themselves, because he was being invisible with it. But it seems like they can do invisibility, but they can also walk through walls for some reason. I don't know why though. And it looks like instead of covering their whole skin, they like do designs. That's interesting. Okay. And he probably feels guilty, right? Because he couldn't be there fast enough to help her and save her.
Clark.
Oh my god.
I should have gotten to her.
I don't mean to belabor the obvious, Clark, but this isn't your fault.
I just don't know what happened. 1 minute the room is empty, and then they'd appear out of thin air.
They even tried to hit the Smallville savings and loan.
Try
Didn't hear
to, they
about
didn't.
Banks don't publicize attempted robberies, Clark. It's bad for their image.
But they
Nothing
didn't
was
succeed
taken.
that
How do
time.
they know they were robbed?
Well, apparently they tripped an alarm inside the vault, although no one knows how they got in there in the first place.
Interesting. I really do like that they give you this, like, that Lex goes to a bad place, but he starts off as such a good person who wants to care for people. He doesn't want to be like his father. I do want to see the progression of him, like, slowly going down that hill, you know?
Chloe.
Better, but not out of the woods yet.
Well, that's the thing with this town. They'll always find a way to keep you down.
Someone's letting out their aggressions with some firewood.
Hi, Clark. What are you doing?
Trying to make myself useful.
Hey, son. We need firewood, not toothpicks.
I know what you guys are gonna say. It's not my fault. Lex already told me so to Chloe's dad.
They're right, Clark. You did your best.
Son, becoming an adult means learning a lot of difficult lessons, one of which is you can't save everybody, no matter who you are.
Sometimes I just wish I could leave this town and get away from the meteor rocks.
Hey, I'm sure that you will.
He's like,
You'll
let
get
me
that
save the
chance.
plug. Let me just...
But running away is not going to solve anything.
You want to make yourself useful, don't hang around here feeling sorry for yourself. Go, see what you can find out.
Come on. Detective work, my friend. Look, you might not be the best detective, because that's gonna be Batman. But I think you could find some clues here and there.
I still can't believe you're selling this place now.
Well,
I
gotta
can't
do what you
believe
gotta do.
said
Could you tell me who the buyer is? Maybe I could talk to them, see if they'd be willing to renovate.
Ooh. Is it Lex?
It's Lex Luthor.
I knew it was Lex. Of course it's Lex. Come on.
Lex said the people that hit the mansion also tried to rob
Lex
his bank.
is gonna
Look,
own this
I
town
got
by the
3
end of the
words
show.
for you. Official police investigation. Police haven't done a
Pete!
thing.
Let me tell you, I'm
There's been a dozen
always
robberies in the
appreciative
past
when
6
Pete gets
months,
to show
all
up,
with the
because
same
I
freaky
swear they
MO.
don't use him as
No
much
sign
as
of
they
injury,
should.
the jewels and the cash just vanished.
I think he was
Except for
only
this
in the
place.
last episode,
Lex
like,
says
for a
that they
few
triggered an alarm
minutes.
inside the vault. Question is, how they get inside.
Is that his real arm? And he lost it? Oh, that. Guys, this episode is already popping up. I'm really enjoying it.
I know you feel bad. I do too. But we're not cops.
Yeah, we're a couple of teenagers who have found a dead body before. Ooh.
How'd you get in here? Same way we did last time, bud.
You're skimming money from your dad to fund a project in Smallville.
That concerns a new methane treatment plant. It's gonna put our competitors out of business.
Methane plants don't need particle accelerators.
Ooh. Particle accelerators. Flash, anybody? Hmm? Hmm? Look, I know other characters show up later in the stages. I'm just saying, I know. Okay? Okay?
How do I reach you?
You don't. We reach you.
And Lex
You have
gets
no
like
idea who
the
you're dealing
worst.
with.
I don't know if I've brought this up before, but does anybody feel like, do they put like pink-ish makeup on like his eyes? They always look a little sickly. I just want to know.
I'm here to pick up a microwave for my mom. You can pick it up at the back counter.
I bet you think it's just great to live in Smallville your whole
Why
life.
does it keep doing that? I don't notice it because my brain is just like actively okay watching whatever this is. But I notice it and it upsets me because I want you guys to see it, not with this stupid thing on here. Why does it keep doing that? Also, Whitney seems to be taking out a lot of his personal life out on other people, and it's not their fault that your dad's having trouble. Okay? Okay. Also, Kent does a lot of work around the farm too.
Take
Please go
over
away.
the farm from
Okay, there you go.
Dad.
Well, I'm not sure that's the life for me.
Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Whitney, you'll get out of here.
My scholarship, Kent.
I'm sorry. You told Lana yet?
I am going to spend the rest of my life in this store, develop.
Again. I get it. I understand. But like I said in the last episode, he writes himself a little paper about how his dad had heart issues. He had to take over the store while still in high school. Oh, he lost his football scholarship. Hubba dubba dubba dubba. Colleges eat that shit up. And so do scholarship things, okay? They just... Ooh, I said... They just love it. I'm telling you right now. Whitney would be fine. He's thinking too small. Just gotta think bigger. Okay? Not everything's football, buddy. Write a paper. Have Lana help you write a paper. Boom! Then it's a good paper, too. Ooh!
You got a problem, bro?
Ooh!
No.
Honestly, like, if you're robbing people, why would you be first off showing your arms and skins during the robbery? And then, if you are, then why aren't you fully covered up at any other time?
Are you Whitney Fordman?
Yeah.
Wade Mahaney. I saw you throw for 300 yards against Topeka last.
Ooh, we need new blood. Shit. No. Come on, Whitney. Come on, Whitney. You're in a bad area, but you're not gonna do that. Come on, Whitney. Come on.
Year. That was a great game, man.
Say, I heard that you were tracked for a full ride to Kansas State.
It didn't work out.
Senior year, I got sacked, blew out my knee. I had a dozen schools offer me full scholarships. And then it all went away. Just like that. We're having a party at our place tonight. Why don't you, swing by?
Also, with how much money they're stealing, why would you want more money? If they've robbed multiple places, including Lex, there's no way they're not actively fully swimming in money right now. Now, here's my thing. When they stole from Lex, they got cash, but then they got coins, jewelry, and all that stuff, which is fully trackable. But I guess if Lex didn't report it as stolen, huh? I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah. Damn. I mean, they could get away with all that scot-free like it's nothing. Interesting. I just wanted to...
Now you want to help me?
Guys like us gotta stick together.
Gotta show how cool I am with a hot chick, am I right? He's like, oh my god, could I be that cool one day? Bro, you have Lana, though. Lana's amazing. She's, okay, she's like, okay, maybe she's not that cool. But I mean, she's loyal. Ugh, is she though? Damn, I said that and I was like, she almost kissed Clark, didn't she? Okay, maybe Lana's not that great. I don't know.
You ever been inked?
I'm not really into tattoos.
Yeah, especially if you want to get a career.
First one's on the house.
Initiation, bro. Bro, what do we... This is the first party. Let's chill out. Let's give us a minute. Party, there's nobody in this room. I would make this room also feel kind of like big and booming too.
I don't know, man. They're kind of forever.
You want to eat with the big dogs? You just step up to the bowl.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this for him. When you're trying to relax and then they put tattoos on you.
This is like nothing you've ever seen before.
Is this environment clean? I guess it doesn't matter.
Alright. Just make sure it doesn't say Smallville.
So I wonder, do they have to get a new tattoo every time they do it? Also, I wish tattoos were that fast. A line that quickly, like nothing. Oh, and I mean, it looks kind of sick though, doesn't it? From the little bit we saw. This is a Whitney episode. That just came to me. This is not a Lex episode. This is a Whitney episode. And honestly, it's kind of banger. I'm really kind of enjoying it. Like, I love that Whitney's doing so well at just trying to like ignore his feelings and like, but like not really when it comes to Lark, because anytime Clark's in anytime Clark's in the situation, Whitney's like, let me tell you my deepest, darkest feelings about everything. And Clark's just like, have you told Lana yet? And then he's always like, no, I haven't told Lana. I'm like, dude, why are you telling Clark all of these like emotional burdens, but not Lana, your girlfriend? Okay, bro. forgot about this
Hey.
part. She's
Dad called and
awake!
told me you were awake.
Yes, that's good.
You're officially my first visitor.
Yeah, I literally ran
How you
over
feeling?
here. Which if you knew how fast I
I
could
know
run,
you
it was
would.
fast.
Everyone was real worried about you.
Yeah, I noticed. Looks like Nell's flower shop's been stripped clean. I especially like the ones from Lex. They make me feel like I won the Kentucky Derby. They're beautiful, Clark. They're my favorite.
Of course they are. They're from the guy you
Yeah.
like. Come on.
I just want to say I'm sorry.
For what?
Letting you get hurt.
Well, I am perturbed with you, Clark. I'm also mad that you didn't put out the Chicago Fire of 1871 or prevent the fall of the Roman Empire, making you directly responsible for the Dark Ages.
Aww.
Thanks.
I was wondering, the guy that grabbed me, he had a tattoo on his forearm.
This is important.
An octagon, maybe. What's going on, Clark?
I don't know. Let me do some digging.
Clark Kent, investigative reporter.
Ooh,
Has a nice ring to it.
I agree.
You get some rest.
They really make her look like she was. I mean, I know you can do a lot with makeup, but I do wonder if she was like in an actual accident or something like that, and so they had to do a different storyline. Because they've done that. I mean, that's what happens when I was watching the original Star Wars movies. I think it's the second one. The gentleman who plays Luke, Mark Hamill, he'd actually been in an accident, and so they had to slightly change the story where he got injured because they couldn't stop, like recording. That's probably not what happened here, but her injuries just look so realistic, like her eye bruising and stuff. It's just interesting.
Lights went down and the screen flickered to life. The problems outside these doors just disappeared.
Man, she's really giving that pitch. Here's the thing. Literally, Lex was like, yeah, sure, you can have your birthday party at my house. I don't see why Lex wouldn't give in to this and find a way to, like, I just feel like, but maybe he won't because they want conflict with this whole thing, so maybe he won't. Or maybe it's something that has to grow on him, but I don't see Lex fully saying no to this. I think he will, I think he'll renovate this building.
I'm supposed to preserve this monument to Lana Lang's sentimental memories.
Well,
Not
I
what
mean,
I
you can
meant.
renovate it.
Thought you might understand. Clearly, I was mistaken.
This is business, Lana. All these old storefronts are becoming professional office spaces. Town needs a parking garage. You haven't given me any reason to change my mind.
But I also feel like he's giving like you need to convince me as a business person. Yes, you have emotional ties to it, but tell me what I could do with this building that would be more important than what we need for the area, right? I think he's giving her a little bit there, right? Tell me why. Show me what we could do. I think he's putting the stuff out there.
Excuse me, I have a pressing matter to attend to.
You know, my house was robbed, which you might not know. Why are you wearing sunglasses, bro?
Where'd you get that tattoo?
Mind your own business.
Look, did
Oh,
those guys
so it
give
is
it to you? Whitney, they're bad news.
Now, suddenly you want to become my own personal Boy Scout.
It's not true.
If Kent were just be like, he's the person who, like, those three guys are probably the people who stole from Lex and then threw Chloe out a window. Like, I know Whitney's not great, but I feel like he has enough emotional depth to be like, oh wow, these guys hurt people. I don't know.
Away from those guys.
You're not my father, Kent.
I feel like that's the second
Get the
time you
hell
said
outta
that.
here.
But also, Clark's a teenager. He probably doesn't know the right words to use to get somebody to understand their point of view.
Hey, now that you called, sounded urgent.
Have you seen Whitney today?
Yeah, I asked him what was going on. He said he was out with some new friends blowing off steam. When I tried to press him, he got angry, so I backed off.
Hey.
Lana, I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but Whitney lost his scholarship.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't he tell me?
It probably feels like a disappointment.
He was so close to his dream, and to just have it taken away like that. He thinks that scholarship is his only way out of here. I wish he'd
And it's
see
really
himself the
not.
way I do. There's more to him than football.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Met with Lex. Tried to make my case, but he totally shot me down. He said I hadn't given him a good enough business reason.
Sounds kind of harsh.
Yeah.
Sounds like a clue.
But I think the thing that makes me maddest is that he's right.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
it wasn't
he would be
rejection,
losing
maybe
money
it was
in
a
that.
challenge.
That's what. Yes! Yes, that's what I'm saying!
You got a taste. You want to...
See, the thing is that Whitney wants to get out of this town. He falls in with his crowd. He doesn't get out of this town. You know what I mean? And once you're in it, you're not gonna leave, right? Like, think about that. You know? It's not like these guys are gonna let you just leave after a few tattoos and stealing a little money here and there. I'm just saying. Who made the concoction? Who makes that? I wonder. Ugh! I know. But like... Ugh. I've never seen Saw, and I never will, because I'm not into that kind of stuff. But this gives me Saw so much. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna think of it like SpongeBob and the cheese on that. That's what I'll think. I'll think SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Don't think of Saw. Think of SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Yeah, that doesn't give creepy.
Now what?
Now they lock you in.
Hello?
And then they come in through the visible... Blah, 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 blah. Come on. Of course it's gonna close. It's gonna close. Yep. Wow. Who could have saw that coming but me?
It's empty. He screwed us! We want the damn money! Stop it! Give us the damn money!
You never told me we were gonna do
I said
this.
shut up! Stop it, you're killing us!
Ooh! Clark, my man. How are you gonna explain how you... I guess you could say you were tailing them through a car that you don't have. And a license you don't have. Yeah. Sure.
Whitney? Come on, rookie.
You've been made. Come on. But the thing is what they're not gonna let Whitney leave. There's no way.
What got into you, bro? What were you thinking?
He wasn't thinking! I didn't sign on to kill anyone.
Oh, is that it, Boardman? You trying to quit the team?
I'm not saying that. It's just...
Man. They're already like... And these people, what, they're 6 years older than Whitney. That's gotta be scary on him too. Like, you're around a bunch of, what is it, grown adults now who are... I feel bad for Whitney. Like, I understand that he chose to be in this situation and go to this thing, but like, they picked someone who at their weakest point at that time, you know? Ugh.
Homeboy's fine. Just had a case of big game jitters, didn't you? Yeah.
He's gonna go, he has to go to Clark. He has to know.
We should not have brought him into this. He's gonna screw everything up. Look at us, bro. We are burning up.
You are not even a foot away. You're not even a foot away. There's no... You're yelling. I love it. I loved it in the show. I don't know. And whoever decided to... They were like, walk just like take like 2 steps away from him. Have this loud conversation about it. As if Whitney... Okay. Sure.
We need fresh blood to keep the stream alive.
How long have they been doing it, is my question. I mean, it can't be that long.
Don't let me down again. I won't.
Oh my god, that's gotta be so scary to be in that situation.
Luther.
What were you doing with those guys?
They were blackmailing me, Clark. I went there to make a drop.
A drop with nothing, because you didn't have any money.
He stole a computer disk that contains confidential information.
What was on it?
Nothing illegal, but it's not something I want in the public domain.
The question is, what were you doing there?
I was following Whitney. He's been hanging out with those guys. I wanted to help him.
Is this because of Chloe? Clark, you can't save the world. All you'll end up with is a messiah complex.
I love that everyone is like, you can't save the world, and I'm like, give it a few years. He'll save the world. Just give it a little bit. He'll be there. And he'll be doing it superly.
A lot of enemies.
I saved you, didn't I? That turned out all right.
Yeah, I made a friend.
What about Whitney?
A man is measured by the quality of his friends. If the quarterback's with him, he'll have to face the consequences.
Then here goes getting out of this town. Really.
What are you
Pete!
doing here? We were supposed to meet at the Torch.
Yeah, well, Chloe called and I told her what we were doing.
So I insisted that you guys come here.
You should be resting.
You know what? All this resting is driving me insane. These so-called healthcare professionals just want me to stay in bed and eat Jell-O.
Those fascists.
I need to do this, okay? Don't cut me out of it, please.
Okay. How'd you get online here?
Pete hijacked the phone line for me.
Ooh! Are we discovering Pete has
What do you
skills? Love it, love
What
it.
if these guys are using meteorite tattoos to speed up their metabolism? I mean, their molecules are literally moving at hyperspeed. There's no way their bodies can handle that kind of stress for long.
What are you saying will happen?
You take the ultimate rush, you pay the ultimate price.
Is it Lex? No, it's Whitney.
Whitney.
I'm in trouble, Lana.
Oh wow, and he looks
Messed up.
sickly.
I trusted the wrong guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Aww. Okay, you know, I was dissing Lana earlier, but she has a
After they get
really
the money,
caring
they're gonna
heart.
kill Lex.
Dang,
And
he
probably
cleaned up fast. He looked horrendous just mere seconds ago. Now he doesn't look as bad. He doesn't have that weird pink makeup they like to give Lex.
Look, tell me where they are. I bet I can get in and out before they even wake up.
Can't let you go alone, Clark. I got myself into this mess. I gotta try and get myself out of it.
Really, like, I get that, like, Clark and Whitney are not, you know, friends because, you know, Lana. But I think it's a fun trio friendship thing kind of situation. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm just saying. A lot of alcohol.
Empty. You must be out looking for me.
Let's find it before they come back.
Not here.
Keep looking. It's gotta be here somewhere. I got it.
Now we gotta get out of here. No good, no good. Now they're using the ability, which means Clark is not doing well.
You really screwed up, rookie.
Well, I'm not here to kill people, man. Oh man, Clark is really putting on a show.
Found that disc, bro?
I do want to say, I can't think of his name, but the gentleman who plays Clark is trying to act strong when you can tell he's feeling very weak from the meteorite stuff. But he's doing it so good. I love it.
But I need it back.
I gotta compliment the
Now.
chef on that one. Oops. All gone.
You can't keep doing this. You're gonna die.
If you hadn't have screwed up our retirement plan, we wouldn't have to. But now, you're gonna pay.
Ooh! Lex with the win. Can't go wrong with it.
Lana called. Told me what you guys were doing, Clark,
Come
you should call me
on.
first.
I've got to find Whitney.
Clark, wait. Call the police.
Oh. Clark, these allegations against you, you make it so hard.
Let him go. Cops are on their way. Bro, I got you covered.
And just killed the other one, did he not? There's no way he survived that.
Just remember, boys, you keep my secret and I'll keep yours.
He looks so sad and pouty.
He's early.
Oh,
Okay.
she's gonna.
Here
Yes.
goes
Oh,
nothing.
I'm actually really excited about this.
Thanks for all your help. Wish me luck.
I'm excited about this.
After our last meeting, I didn't think I'd hear from you again.
This time I came prepared.
What's this?
My business proposal. Small towns across the country have revived their old downtowns, returning them to the social centers they once were. They didn't do this by building cookie-cutter malls or parking garages. They did it by restoring the great old buildings that were already there, turning them into cafes, bookstores, restaurants.
You want to turn the town into a cafe bookstore?
It could also be a venue for local bands and art house movies. If you look on page 12, I found out you can register the building as an historic landmark, which gives you certain tax benefits.
How'd you come up with this?
Like Clark said, he told me you like to challenge people.
Well, you've definitely risen to the challenge.
So it's a deal?
I need to look over everything, but yeah, it's a deal.
Really?
Really. I think this could be the start of a very interesting partnership.
Oh, I'm so happy about this. Like, actually so happy. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. That was... Honestly, that might be one of my favorites that we have seen so far. Like, I was really worried because I didn't really want to... I like, last episode, the movie theater thing really just didn't... It wasn't hitting me really hard or anything. I was like, oh, okay, well, I understand. But, like, the other stuff I was more invested in. But, like, they really make you feel more invested in the movie theater time. Oh my god. Can I speak words? They make you more invested in the movie theater this time. And I really appreciated that. I appreciate that, like, she does come back and she has a plan. And, like, it's a good plan. I like it. I loved the villains this episode. I think they were fun without being too on the nose and all that stuff. Like, I really enjoyed that. I like the turmoil that Whitney goes through, where he's like, he feels like his life is over, which is classic teenager, right? Something goes wrong and you think, my life's over, I have nothing now, right? Like, it's just how teenagers think. I think it's so funny that, like, Whitney thinks, I'll never get out of this town, but, like, he will, you know? If he really wants to, he'll find a way. Just because, you know, I loved the whole episode. It was phenomenal. Yeah. I liked Lex's parts. I do really wonder if she got into an accident or something, because her injuries just looked too realistic on her face. I mean, like, how the bruising was around the eyes. But I mean, makeup probably could have just done that, but it really just looked super realistic. So yeah. But amazing episode. I feel like I really talked really well throughout it as well, so I don't want to linger too far in the ending. You know how I am. I hope you all enjoy. I'm gonna try and get back into really getting into these again, because I really want to succeed in this channel. I don't want to be, you know, someone who gets so far and then just goes, and gives up. You know, I don't want to be that person. So I'm really gonna try and get back into it. I'm really trying to get back into, streaming again. Oh my god, my brain. I'm coming up with new ideas for like videos and things like that. I'm doing these ranking arena videos that I'm really excited about. My goal is to get back into releasing a movie every other week if I can. Hopefully I can get it up to 2 weeks, but I don't want to push myself. You know what happens. I always want to go too far and then I'm like, I can't do it. So I'm gonna try and stick with every 2 weeks I put a movie out. So yeah. I'm very much excited. I hope everyone really enjoyed this reaction. This was honestly a really phenomenal episode. I really enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.